YouTube? It's your boy Greg back again with another video. If you're new to this channel, we talk about fragrance related topics, so if there's something that you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload. Alright, so we got another installment of Is It Still Relevant today, man. The purpose of doing this video is, to kind of shine light on fragrances that were released a few years back, whether it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years ago. Because sometimes we have fragrances in our collection that, we kind of forget about. We kind of forget how good they actually are. So sometimes when you kind of hear someone else talk about a fragrance that was created a while back, you kind of think like, man, I miss smelling that fragrance. I forgot all about that fragrance. Let me pull it out and go ahead and rock it for today. You kind of fall back in love with those fragrances. So the fragrance that we're going to talk about today is from the house of Prada, and it's Prada Luna Rossa Black. So I actually have not did a full review on Prada Luna Rossa Black, which is crazy because this is actually one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection, man. So this is going to be kind of like a is it still relevant / full review, okay? So let's go ahead and dive into this. Usually I start with the presentation, give you the note breakdown, and then I'll let you know what I think about it. So here's the bottle, all black. Actually a really neat bottle in my opinion, real simple but pretty clean in my opinion. The box looks just like this, it's just box form, so I'm not going to go and dig up the box. It looks just like the bottle. And here's the atomizer, pretty decent atomizer. It puts out a decent amount of spray, but like I said, the presentation on this is pretty simple. If you've seen one Prada Luna Rossa bottle, you've seen them all, just different colors, okay? All right, so here's the note breakdown for this fragrance. It's bergamot, angelica, patchouli, coumarin, amber, and musk. All right, so with this fragrance, man, like I said before, this is actually one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection, okay? And when this first came out, man, I purchased it like the day after it was released. I just really could not get my mind off of it. It was one of those fragrances that was just like love at first sniff, man. And I had smelled the Prada Luna Rossa Sport before, and I had smelled the original as well. And to me, this was kind of like the more mature version of those two. This was kind of like the one that I could like whip out at night when I'm dressed up. Now, to describe this fragrance, it's kind of a unique fragrance in its own way. It's kind of like, it's very woody, it's very musky, and yet it is sweet. But the sweetness is kind of like, just an undertone. It's not really that sweet to where you can say, oh, it's a rich fragrance, it's a gourmand type of fragrance. It's nothing like that. The angelica is really what stands out the most in this fragrance to me. Very woody, very musky, with just a slight sweet undertone, okay? Now, if you have smelled the Prada Luna Rossa Sport, just kind of imagine that one, right? But with a little bit more darkness, a little bit more of, just a little bit more body to it. That's kind of what this one is. It does have a little bit of spiciness kind of mixed in. It's nothing that's going to irritate your nose or anything like that. It just kind of mixed in, just kind of giving this fragrance a little bit more character, a little bit more body. And then it also does have some powderiness as well, but it's not like a baby powder or anything like that. It's just kind of like a powderiness to where it's giving this fragrance the right amount of smoothness to kind of give it the correct balance, with it having just that darkness, that sweetness, and the spiciness. That powderiness just kind of smooth it out just enough so to be a very pleasant fragrance and not a very offensive fragrance. All right, so let's talk about when to wear this, the seasons, the time of day, the occasions. I'm gonna just start off by saying this fragrance, in my opinion, can be worn anytime, any place, any season, in my opinion. Why? It's one of those fragrances that does have some uniqueness, right? But it's not so unique that it's going to offend people. It's almost like borderline mass pleasing, but not quite. You know what I'm saying? It's just different enough to kind of help you stand out, but at the same time you won't be offending people. So it's not a fragrance that's going to offend people. So that allows you to wear it in the office, that allows you to wear it, at the grocery store, or just when you're in a social gathering, okay? So the time of day, typically you will hear a lot of reviewers say, oh, you can wear this at night, it's a nighttime fragrance, and I've said that myself. However, this fragrance is very versatile in that way to where it can be worn at daytime or at nighttime. It's not the fragrance that can only be worn at daytime or only be worn at nighttime. No, it could be worn any time of the day and it's going to do you right, okay? Now let's talk about when to wear, like the occasions. Can I wear this when I'm dressed up? Can I wear it when I'm just maybe in some jeans and a t-shirt? And yeah, you can. You can wear this when you're in the jeans and t-shirts, or if you're wearing a suit, you could definitely pull this off as well. It's just that versatile in my opinion. In my opinion, it's very, very versatile to where it is a signature scent worthy scent. You know, it is just that versatile in my opinion, but at the same time, it is different. It is unique in its own way, okay? It just really falls into that category of being able to fit every situation, man, and then smell good, smell unique, but at the same time, simple, you know, and very enjoyable for you and others around you. All right, so the performance, man, I've heard people say that this does not perform that well on them. Honestly, man, this stuff right here lasts like hours and hours and hours on me. I'm talking about if I put it on in the morning, I would still smell it the next day. I remember one time I wore this and I put it on at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And then I worked for, 8 hours. I went to the gym. So, maybe 10 hours had already passed by and I still got a compliment, man, with this fragrance. And it's crazy because it had been already 10 hours. So, that shows that, yeah, it lasts for hours and hours on my skin. Maybe some people go nose blind to it, but this does last a very, very long time on my skin. All right, so the price on this one, not bad at all. I think you can pick this up retail for about between 80 to 100 bucks retail, which is actually not bad for what you're getting. However, I think maybe on like Fragrance Net or one of those websites, it probably be around 60, 65 bucks. But as usual, I'm going to leave the links down below to wherever I can find it for the best price for you guys. So you'll be able to, just click the link and go purchase it if you want to. So for me, all in all, I would definitely rate this fragrance a 9. Like I said, this is one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection. It's one of those fragrances that I'm going to have in my collection forever. When I run out, I'm going to get another bottle. All right, so that's going to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want you to go down in that comment section and let me know, what do you think about Prada Luna Rossa Black, man? Do you enjoy it? Do you not enjoy it? Do you get a lot of compliments from it? Like, just let me know how you feel about it down there in that comment section. If you liked the video, go ahead and give your boy a thumbs up. And that's it. Take care. Peace.